Hello YouTube, it's your boy Daryl Daener, your average gamer dad, and we are back playing Hogwarts, you know what I'm saying? First day of Hogwarts, wasn't too bad. Learned Accio, I believe I'm pronouncing it right. No spell, but I'm trying to slam people on the ground, man. I need to see what that spell is. But you know what I'm saying, I'm not gonna keep it long-winded. Let's get back to it. Ooh, you see me in my greens, you know what I'm saying? I was gotta get a button up under this. Yeah, we gotta get some more drip though. You see me in the greens? Yeah, back at it. Tim Potter, you know how it is, Rashid. That's hitting people with the bullets last night. Now I gotta hit people with the spells in the morning. Over some morning coffee, you know what I'm saying? That's what I do.
I suppose some introductions are in order.
It's that new 5th year.
Must be different.
Don't be
Starting
whispering.
Hogwarts in your 5th year.
Wonder where they're from.
Well, actually, man, people already want to get hit with spells.
That is not helpful.
Who's my man studying here?
Can I help you? Oh, you're the new 5th year. I'm Sebastian Sallow. Welcome to Slytherin.
Thank you.
Not everyone has a
Slytherin,
ministry
okay.
escort to school.
He was a friend of Professor Fig's who merely joined us for the ride.
Still, impressive. Dreadful way to go, poor fellow. Glad you and Fig are all right.
I was
It
excited.
was dreadful, certainly, but quite an experience nonetheless.
Interesting perspective. How did you and Fig manage to escape?
It's all still a bit of a blur,
I'm
to be
him.
honest.
Didn't mean to press. You just get yourself settled. We can talk more later.
What book were you reading?
A spellbook I picked up. Has a few interesting things, but not exactly what I was looking for. I'm sure you'll find out soon enough. But not every spell you may need can be found in our assigned textbooks.
Oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? I know what he mean. But, you know,
Are
just
you
for
saying some
curiosity.
spells aren't taught at Hogwarts? Which ones?
Seems I may have met a kindred spirit. That is a conversation for another time. It was good meeting you. Good luck today.
He's trying not to tell me. I don't like that. Alright. Gonna meet these other two people. Y'all see the common room? You know what I'm saying? Team Slytherin. Y'all here.
If you do that, you'll lose. Trust me. Ugh, not going to move there, are you?
Here, watch this.
Wonders if there any chess
Don't
players
say I
out
didn't
there.
warn you. Checkmate. Told you.
Thanks for me for sharing the stream.
You should have listened to me. Ah, I know who you are. You're the new Slytherin, the one who barged in with Professor Fig last night. Interesting tactic on your first day, taking all the attention away from the first years. I'm Imelda, by the way. Shame I wasn't with you and Fig. I could have lured that dragon away. My skills on a broom are legendary.
Damn, I still need to get a broom.
Perhaps Professor Fig's friend would have survived
you
if we'd
see me
had your help.
flirting?
Precisely. Perhaps one of these days I'll show you a thing or two about flying. I can teach you more than Kogawa ever could. Speaking of which, I'd like to get in some time on my broom before classes.
Do you have a lot of time to fly during school?
I make the time. There's
I like
nothing
that.
like swerving through the spires of the castle and around the Quidditch pitch to clear the mind.
Are you a keen Wizard chess fan? You knew that boy was going to lose the match.
Not really. Much too sedate a pastime for me. Also, it's simply not that challenging. The moves are always so obvious. Why does no one else see it?
Yeah, she got a point there.
Goodbye, Imelda.
I seen
Nice
this
meeting you.
really dope Game of Thrones chess set that I was thinking about getting for my best friend. But the chess set was like $200. I ain't gonna say it was an expensive ass chess set. Like I even went in it for myself, so I would have to pay $400. I was gonna try to surprise him for his birthday.
Shh. I
Still
think I
might do
heard
it, though.
one.
But he don't play chess as much. Like he's the one who got me into chess, but don't even play chess.
Doubt mermaids find us that interesting. Ah, based on all the chatter when you entered the common room, I'm guessing you're the new 5th year. I'm Ominous. Ominous Gaunt.
Nice to meet you, Ominous.
Well, you certainly
It's a
had a
dope name.
memorable arrival.
I don't like making interests. You know what I'm saying?
I'd much rather have arrived on time and without a
Yeah,
dragon
Chuck,
attack en
finally,
route.
you know what I'm
I'm
saying?
sure.
This is actually the second time I started
How
playing this
horrible.
game, not the
I
first.
can only imagine. Well, it's good
As
to
you can
have
see
you in
about how
Slytherin.
early I am.
Do let me know if I can be of any help as you navigate your first days here.
Were you expecting to be sorted into Slytherin?
Most certainly. My family on my father's side are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of
Oh,
the
he's
4
big
founders
Slytherin.
of Hogwarts. Not something I'm especially proud of, mind you. He was obsessed with blood status, a pure-blood maniac. Unfortunately, most of his descendants do not fall far from that tree.
You know what I'm saying? I had to represent. Big team Slytherin out here, you know what I'm saying?
Did that student say he thought he heard a mermaid?
I wish I could just data just like
Yes, but I've
the
never
top,
heard of
just
a
lightly
mermaid
at the
showing
top
up
of it
outside
though.
our common room window.
So it wouldn't like green
It
and
is
black,
fun
but
to
you
play
know,
along,
it
though.
is what it is.
Been known to keep some first years on the lookout for hours.
Might grow my shit out like you, get some dreads.
Thank you, Ominous. Very nice to meet you.
Pleasure was all mine. Don't be a stranger.
You know
It's
what
the
I'm saying?
new
It worked for
5th year
Joker, it worked
Slytherin
for
in
me,
here.
you know what I'm saying?
Professor Weasley's waiting for you just by the stairs.
That was actually creepy. I ain't even gonna lie.
My older sister's taught me everything.
I bet he does.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your
Right.
unique situation, joining us as a 5th year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls.
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here.
Nobody
After
determines what
much
career I can
discussion
have
with the headmaster
but
and
me.
the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success.
Probably both. Like honestly, that's why I'm streaming and
Here
recording it,
you
Chuck.
are.
You know me, I like to explore. And when you do like little walkthroughs, they like to rush through the game. And I don't like doing that all the time. Especially like open world games like this.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
But y'all see me dripped out.
Thank you, Professor, but
Y'all see me
what do you
dripped out
mean
in my
it will keep
Slytherin,
track
you know
of
what I'm
what I'm
saying?
learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test. This way.
Hold on, I want to see what this is all about. The house this.
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore.
I see
Do
Zach
keep
plus
up.
Guru. Yeah, I'm like that too. Like I'll get
Why don't
lost
you
in the
cast
story.
Revelio on that statue and see what details the field guide can provide.
Lumos.
No, that's not enough.
Revelio.
Y'all can read that on your own time. Get up out of here. What is that, level 22 on goddamn? You just gonna breeze through the
Clever,
main
isn't it?
storyline after that point.
Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like
That's why I
that,
put my game on hard
inside
mode.
and outside of the castle.
Oh, y'all see the room going? Man, you got most all of them on the map. That's crazy.
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use blue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
You're going to switch difficulty levels right after your first troll. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, remember I come from the ages of Dark Souls, bro. I ain't gonna switch. What I'm gonna do is overcome. You know what I'm saying? That's what we do. We overcome. Well, I got some time out of this load.
And here we are.
Oh shit, that was
Quite the
quick.
time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
But April 12th will be the
You can
PS5
get
giveaway
almost
on
anywhere
Twitch.
in the castle quickly
So
from
make sure
Central
y'all
Hall.
tune in, go over there, subscribe. Make sure while you're subscribing, you go to my YouTube channel, my
Always
Facebook
something
where you're seeing me
happening here.
stream now.
It's the heart
Make
of
sure
the
you like,
hive.
follow,
Our
stream, all that
King's
good
Cross
stuff.
Station, so to speak.
Well, my father.
Jesus, Gryffindor.
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd
Oh,
like
yeah.
to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become Aurors. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
Yeah, I definitely need to go.
You mentioned Hogsmeade,
defense
Professor.
class, you know what I'm saying?
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding
Already got
village in
the
Britain
wand on,
and is
you know
home
what
to
I'm
an
saying?
array of shops
Become
and pubs.
equipped.
You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
We allowed to drink already? That's what I'm talking
What
about.
will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly
Jinxes,
useful.
but like-
I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about
he
what
ain't no
happened
snitch.
after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said.
No snitching
Speak
over
of the
here.
devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you.
My man's nose is big as shit.
Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Alright.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths
Maybe I
would
should
cross
wear one
today
darker green.
before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
Really wasn't hard.
I did my best, but I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Again, we
Good.
took Pullage out.
Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Alright, alright. Levioso. Oh yeah, we definitely did that. We're gonna go to Charms class first.
The map is
save the best for
enchanted to
last.
help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand.
already
You'll
got
enjoy
my
Mr.
wand.
Ollivander.
Death Eater
He's an
wand,
exceptional
bruh.
craftsman
Don't
and a
need
good
none of that.
friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Bro, they bring PvP to this crap.
I can't believe Black is still.
My parents were thrilled to hear that Black was being published.
Okay. I ain't gonna lie, that was kind of fresh. Ooh, y'all see the dip skills? Do I really think this is gonna be game of the year? Graphics looks on point. Oh, you already flying? Oh, I'm one of them. I'm a hater. If I ain't flying, I'm mad. Hey yo, we playing with me, bro?
That was nothing.
Playing with me? Don't be moving. Don't be flinching. Oh, bro, I don't give a damn what nobody say. If I was in Hogwarts and seeing ghosts flying around, bro, it would creep me the fuck out every fucking time. Bro, I'd be on edge.
Why would I want to hear what you're good at?
Hey, yeah, that was horrible shit. Why would I want to hear what you're good at? Soft ass Hufflepuff. Look at him. I respect
Here.
Ravenclaw.
Behind you. There is an open seat here.
Okay,
Thank you.
you know what? I ain't gonna
Hello,
hate
I
in
am
this
Nettie.
Gryffindor.
So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Does she want some of this
Shall
snake?
we begin?
Okay. That
Welcome
was
to year 5
appropriate.
of charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work, but I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm?
Hey, y'all boys ain't studying. Boys and girls. Oh, hell no.
It seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
You got me messed up. I could never not be studying like that's what I'm saying, like in animes and like stuff like that. There ain't no way in hell you're telling me I ain't practicing. Well, I'll be practicing everything. Be practicing everything I wanted.
Accio.
Yeah, give me that Accio.
That is not bad.
I like
You
your
are
accent.
a swift learner. I
I'm
see a
him.
lot of potential,
I
but
tell
remember,
people.
potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
I'd like to see a teacher take pride in his work, you know what I'm saying? All these teachers trying to do anything nowadays.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish. That's it!
On the
Now,
first try,
think
give me
of
that
this
50.
like gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them toward. Very good. Don't lose your composure.
Yeah, I got a 50 on the first time.
Excellent control there. Very good. Points to Slytherin. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition.
Fact.
Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up.
You better not show me up, bro. Might come back and hit you with a spell later.
You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's it.
Let us see this.
Oh, she's her.
That is how it's done.
Accio.
Damn, I came in too
Not to
hard.
worry.
Oh, she's her. Bro, I'm about to push her off stage.
That's it.
Watch this.
You can knock mines off?
There we go.
I wonder. Move. Ooh, I lost.
Quite impressive.
I'll give her that. Cheating ass computers, you know what I'm saying?
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I wonder if I can knock hers off.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Alright.
Let us see this.
Stop at 50 again.
That is how it's done.
Wait.
Not exactly your typical lesson, is it? Not that I mind.
Ah.
Very good.
Here we go. Yes! Well done.
I wonder, see, but what if I knock hers into mine? So that's the thing.
There we go.
Tied it up.
Excellent
tied,
control
right?
there.
Oh, we tied, you know what I'm saying? I love that he does the Darth Maul walk, bro. That's so dope to me.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
All right, so let's cut the bullshit. When I get to start slamming people on the ground.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
She's cool, people.
A tight game. It turns out we were evenly matched. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Is
I thought
Wagadu much
Hogwarts
bigger
was the
than
only
Hogwarts?
magical school.
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
You can cast spells without a wand.
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
Is Wagadu a castle, like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can use Accio on humans.
A word
if you're so inclined.
Well, you'd be using it on clothing, to be precise.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? And what a close match between you and Miss Onai. Invigorating.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Side quest. Let's go. But I want to go learn Levioso first.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
I messed with Ravenclaw. I'll go see what she wants.
Hello. You wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about.
Yeah,
Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
Sounds like you're jealous.